Hi, I'm John Rick Seymour, and this section is about Area 51, particularly the portion of it known as S4. S4 is the United States military's most secret underground base. And a suggestion to UFO researchers here, target your Freedom of Information requests to Area 51 S4. That is where the ET bodies, dead and alive, are housed. Also, the ET craft are stored at that facility. In addition, there are hundreds of hours of film and video showing senior microbiologist Dr. Burish and other biological scientists interacting with people from other star systems. There are as well flight simulators to teach our pilots how to fly the back-engineered craft. This will be explained later by Bill Uhouse. There are tissue samples of the J-Rod and audio tape recordings of his interaction with our people. Everything, all in one place. The overall program at Area 51 S4 is called Project Aquarius, which is an umbrella term for all interaction with ET people not born on planet Earth and spacecraft not made on planet Earth. Below that designation are 5 other programs confirmed and corroborated by Bob Lazar and Bill Uhouse. And those projects are, number 1, Project Galileo. This is the study of propulsion systems researched and back-engineered from ET craft. Project 2, called Looking Glass. This is a human-constructed device made under the direction of the ETs, which enables military operators to see approximations of both the future and past events. And linked in with the Einstein-Rosen bridge phenomena, it has a dual purpose. Rotated 45 degrees and hit with lasers and certain combinations of noble gases, and tuned slightly differently. It can become a type of Stargate. Project 3, called Sidekick. This is a study of alien defense and offensive weapon systems, mainly laser-type configurations, and this has been confirmed by Bob Lazar. Project number 4 is called Sigma Unit. This is a program to translate ET language into English so that the military and civilians can understand the communications from the visitors. Level number 5 is the Biocontainment Clean Sphere, where the J-Rod was housed, interrogated, and where medical procedures were administered to improve the J-Rod's neuropathy disease. There's an important historical note here. Ron Garner, producer of Stargate Productions, introduced the Dr. Dan Burish information in the form of Ron's booklet entitled Alien Disclosure at Area 51 to aviation historian Michael Sherratt, who was a contributor to Open Minds magazine, in the year 2010. Now, Michael is a 3D CAD expert, and as a result of that introduction, Open Minds magazine did a feature article and video interview with Dr. Dan Burish and his wife, Marcia Burish Crane. Now, in the interview, Dr. Dan Burish reveals for the first time in human history the layout of Area 51 S4. The facility at Area 51 S4 is built into and stored below Papoose Mountain, approximately 15 miles southwest of Area 51 at Groom Lake proper. Now, the revelations are starting about the Clean Sphere. This is installed at the lowest level down, 5 floors below ground level. This is the level where the EBE, extraterrestrial biological entity, a code name for the J-Rod, has been housed, interrogated, and treated for a medical problem for over 50 years. On level 5, there's a complete biowarfare containment laboratory from which Dr. Burish has worked on and off for over 10 years. You can see in the store section of the video for Dan's debriefing DVDs. Now, in Michael's interview, Dan gives an exact description of what is called Galileo Bay. This is where the various captured UFOs are stored. And there are 9 individual bays in total. Bay number 1 is where Bob Lazar's sports model is stored. It's 52 feet in diameter. Bay number 2 is where the ARV, Alien Reproduction Vehicle, is stored. And you can see Mark McCandless drawing. Bay number 3 contains the alleged remnants of the Roswell crash from 1947. Bay number 4 is where the ET spacecraft called the Orion is stored. Bay number 5 was completely empty. Bay number 6 is where a back-engineered copy of the Roswell crash vehicle is housed. Bay number 7 purports to be the 1953 Kingman ET crash vehicle, and this is the one the ET came from. And bay number 8, a very exotic ET spacecraft nicknamed the Licorice Drop, resembles black mercury, shimmering iridescent isosceles triangle. Bay number 9 is empty. As you will see in the following clip of Michael Schratt interviewing Dr. Dan Burrish, Dr. Burrish explains the catwalk that he traversed above the various craft. Each bay had rails embedded in the floor to facilitate various crafts disembarking out onto the tarmac in front of the Galileo Bay, presumably to display to dignitaries or to prepare for test flights above the mountains, as described by Bob Lazar.